capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello Gorgeous.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a Tuesday morning. Coming up, top of the hour, it's In the Garden with Master Gardener, Carol Ann Baldwin. She'll be here taking all your questions about gardening or horticultural issues. 352-622-9622 is the number to call if you want to talk to Master Gardener, Carol Ann Baldwin. This story here makes me sick to my stomach. And if it doesn't make you sick to your stomach, turn the radio off. You shouldn't be part of society. Federal authorities are reviewing video taken by Haley Warrington. She operates a family boat charter out of Crystal River. She took photos and videos of a manatee spotted near Homosassa Springs. She said it's something we don't see very often. Someone had taken and gouged the name Trump into the carcass of a manatee, a live manatee. Manatee seems to be not harmed by this. It seems to be just in the algae on its back, etched in the algae. Federal officials confirmed they're looking into the footage. U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is aware of the incident and is working closely with the Florida Fish and Wildlife, said Aurelia Skipwith. She's director of U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services. Manatees are protected by state and federal laws. It's a crime to touch them. The manatee does not appear to be seriously injured. The word appears to be written in the algae on the animal's back. What kind of sick... See, almost. What kind of sick human being carves any name into a manatee? It makes it, newsworthy, I guess, national newsworthy because it said Trump. But what kind of sick individual carves anything into a living creature? When I saw this story, I was like, huh? I couldn't grasp what I was reading. This is an animal that has no natural known predators. The only predator to the manatee is the human race. With our boat propellers and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I like my boating, and I'm a fan of it. And you just got to watch out for manatees so you don't hit them with your boat motor. Propeller will cut them. But if you are a responsible boater, you know that. You go out to Crystal River or Homosassa Springs, you see manatees all the time, and you avoid them. It's against the law to even touch them. Now, if they come up to you and touch you, that's one thing. But it's against the law for you to go out of your way to touch a manatee. Well, they didn't just touch a manatee. They gouged the word Trump in the manatee's back in its algae. Now, it doesn't appear that the animal's seriously injured. But what kind of sick person does that? Sometimes the stupidity and the outright ignorance of the human race still makes me go, huh. Well, this is one of those times. I cannot. Federal authorities investigating after a manatee found with Trump etched in the algae on its back. What kind of lunatic does that? Whoever it is, I hope they find him. I don't know that they're going to be able to, but, I hope they do. And if they do, there's a special place in hell for somebody like that. I mean, come on. That manatee does nothing to hurt you, and you go gouge a name in its back for no reason? Oh, but it was funny. We were drinking beer. We saw it. We thought it'd be hilarious. Shut up. It's not funny. And believe me, whenever I agree with tree huggers, it's a wrong situation. Whenever the Sierra Club and I are in lockstep with each other, or Peter and I are in lockstep with each other, it's a bad situation. And I'm in lockstep with all the conservationist groups that have come out I can't even tell you how aggravated I am that somebody would take the time out to harm this animal just so they could say, and I bet it's so they took pictures, shared it with their friends. Somebody knows who did this, because whoever did it took photos of it and sent it out in a mass text to somebody. Oh, look what we did. We got drunk at the spring, and we were drinking, and we were drinking, and then we were drunk, and the next thing you know, we just carved it on a manatee. I hope you get put under the jail. It's just disgusting. It's disturbing. It's disgusting. I got nothing else. The fact that somebody would do that to an animal, a live, breathing animal. How about I hold you down and I inscribe Thomas in you? Yeah, whoever it is, if they find out who did this, once they get prosecuted, they're found guilty, don't sentence them to jail. Let me just take a rusty nail and inscribe Thomas in their back. No, let me do it in their backside, the fleshy area. Let me do it in their backside. How about that? How ignorant must you be to defile and to harm an animal that's doing nothing to you? Probably come up to you to bump you to say, hey, because they have no known predators. And you grab it and you scribble something in its back. You're a sick jackass is what you are. Whoever did this, you got serious psychological problems. And probably you're going to find out, if they find out who did it, him or her did it just to get a photo they could share with their friends. Oh, look what I did. I got drunk and I was out there and I saw this manatee and it swam up and I just decided that I'd say he voted for Trump too. So I put Trump right in his back. Idiot. It's the kind of stories that just make my blood boil. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Coming up next, top of the hour, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. She is in the green room. I don't know if it was a green room, but when she walks into it, it becomes a green room because everything she does just spreads green and life of the plant world. She'll be here next on In the Garden with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA. The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pride.
Capitol Police confirm an investigation into some officers' behavior during the riot. Representative Tim Ryan, Democrat from Ohio, told reporters on Monday that 2 Capitol Police officers have been suspended due to their actions during the raid. One of the officers had been shown in video footage to be taking a selfie with one of the rioters, while the other had worn a Make America Great Again hat and gave directions to the intruders. The FBI in an internal FBI bulletin is reportedly monitoring online plans for armed protests across the nation and Washington, D.C., leading up to Inauguration Day. The agency believes armed protests are being planned in all 50 state capitals from Saturday through Inauguration Day on Tuesday. President Trump tells House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy that he's partly to blame for the violence at the U.S. Capitol on January 6th. McCarthy spoke with the president on Monday and later conveyed Mr. Trump's message to fellow House Republicans. The House is set to vote on Tuesday on a resolution calling on Pence to invoke the 25th Amendment. This is USA Radio News.
You hear that? That is the sound. No, that is the sound of the wrecker. That is the sound of the tow truck. That is the sound of your car stuck in the snow and the tow truck is on its way. You know what the tow truck is coming for? The tow truck is coming for your wallet. That's what it's coming for. I know. That's what it's coming for. Listen, this is Billy Gerard here, Rockstar Radio. I have the solution. It is called Track Grabber. TRACGRABBER. Go there, trackgrabber.com. Winter is coming. Do not let this sound be used. Track Grabber, TRACGRABBER. Go there, get these. They are inexpensive. They will save you a fortune in the long run, and they will save you from getting stuck. Go to trackgrabber.com. Log on. Get yourself a pair. Get a pair for the family. They're easy to install, and they will get you out of the mud, the snow, the sand. They will save you from the wrecker bills. Oh, my goodness. They will pay for themselves the first time you use the trackgrabber.com. Promo code ROCKSTAR saves 25%. That's trackgrabber.com. Promo code ROCKSTAR.
Hey, the best deals of this new year are waiting for you right now at Bob Wine